A big reason for that turnaround was a change in approach that Scott Johnson talked about in a halftime interview last week during their game against St. Louis. They changed their offensive philosophy, leaned on Johnson a little bit more, took some of the heat off of Colin Pierce. That paid immediate dividends, and right on cue, they go to the air to Johnson and now on the ground, and he picks up about 9 over 2 plays.
Yeah, and that really changed this whole team's dynamic, and it also made it hard for teams to play around that, because when you change philosophies, you change your approach middle of the season. A lot of teams are looking at those first 6 games. They're saying, what are they calling? They have the film on that, but when you change it up, it's hard for teams to, recoup from that.
Here goes Johnson again, giving it to him on the 3rd straight play, and he takes off down the right sideline. Running room for Scott Johnson. We know he can do this, Ryan, and he's all the way inside the 35. Finally stopped there by Hughes and a couple of other members of this secondary. A huge gain for Scott Johnson.
And the biggest play of the game by far, and a jolt of energy into Las Vegas. You can tell that the mood has changed after that last drive. They get that stop on defense. They get that huge sack from Ryan Ray. And now this has translated to momentum on the offense. Scott Johnson taking that energy to the outside and all the way into Florida territory.
Rosca and Dwayne telling us a 44-yard gain for Scott Johnson, the longest that either team has had so far as we tick down late stages of the first quarter in a 3-3 contest. Pierce pump fakes. Vegas now energized. He will bullet it, and it's hauled in on the right side by Tiberius Bovine. The ageless wonder tight end has a gain of 15 in his 14th season in the SFL.
Back is the 8-year veteran here. Which one? I mean, look at Colin Pierce here in the pocket. Such poise. Able to see the pressure in his face. He gets the pump fake. It slowed down the defender coming at him, so he's able to get that ball away. Just the presence that Colin Pierce has as a rookie and the poise that he holds in that pocket is so good.
Can Vegas capitalize on their red zone opportunities? Pierce will float it, has 2 men there, and it's caught at the 11-yard line by John Blades, a pickup of 7. This is something that plagued them all season last year, Ryan, and I know Vegas fans don't want to hear about this anymore because we're in the playoffs now in season 16. But in season 15, they really struggled to capitalize on 3rd downs and in the red zone. This year, they've been better in the red zone, still not good on 3rd down. Can they break out of some of those malaises, I guess, that have haunted them over the last couple of years? It's helped them so far as they get into the playoffs, into the second round. Johnson to give, up the middle, outside, touchdown. Las Vegas, the Fury are into the end zone for the first time. The sophomore tailback, Scott Johnson, does it again.
They may not convert in the red zone last season, but it's a whole new season. It's a whole new ball game for the Las Vegas Fury. They got a new quarterback. They've got a whole new offense, it seems like. And Scott Johnson with that run to the outside, they just went to him on just about 5 out of 6 of those plays. They just went to Scott Johnson, and he got the whole job done himself.
Well, that shut me up, right? Because last year they hold on, a blocked extra point. Oh, man, the SFL has everything. Boudreaux was not able to get it off, and the holder, Cole Trickle, was blown up by Charles Walker III, one of the defensive linemen, and the score will remain 9-3.
Wow. I mean, what? This is a playoff game, and it's already so crazy. These teams are going back and forth, and then we just get a blocked extra point on top of it. This game is going to be an absolute banger, and we're not even done with the first quarter yet.
3 seconds left in the first quarter. This will surely be the last play of the opening quarter. Florida now trailing for the second time. Cochran will loft it down the right sideline. E.J. Minson is wide open, has a step behind the defender, and Tom Krieg hauls him down to save a touchdown. That is a way to respond from giving up a score. What a way to end the quarter. Florida will be inside the Vegas 30 to start the second. Max Jackson, one of the best at his position in the SFL. Former All-Star, was one last year, and he's had a great season again this year. 2nd and 10 for Cochran. Deep drop, pump fake, another quick hitter over the middle, and another first down and a pickup to Stephen Bush.
Yeah, what a beautiful play there. That looked like 3 different Las Vegas defenders, and he's able to thread the needle there. They're going with a bit of hurry up.
From the 2-back set, Cochran again will float it. Has a man again. It's Stephen Bush with a step behind Colantrelli. Colantrelli accelerates. Can he stop him? No, he can't. All the way for 6. Stephen Bush. What a play. Florida leads for the first time.
And that was an amazing play by the Florida offense. I was wondering, they're going hurry up. There's 7 minutes left in the second quarter. They've got plenty of time, but they saw the matchup. Ron Cochran saw the matchup that he wanted. The formation was in his favor. He said, everyone, go up to the line, go up to the line. I got this. Throws a bomb to Stephen Bush. He goes to the end zone, and Florida, just like that, they are back on top in this game.
Florida starts inside their own 15 because of that great punt from Mick Rack, and it doesn't matter because just a couple of plays later, Stephen Bush takes them all the way to the house. The Storm lead for the first time, a 72-yard pass link-up from Cochran to Stephen Bush. Insane.
And now they're kind of in this Hail Mary range where Ron Cochran can probably throw it about 60 yards on a good day, so we'll see what they go for. This looks like the Hail Mary formation here.
Perfect weather and a little bit of wind here in South Florida this afternoon on a bright, sunshiny day. The Storm do need 60 yards for the end zone. Cochran under pressure immediately, shakes out of a hit, and then he's cleaned up. So much for that. Ryan Ray has his second sack of the ball game. The rookie joined this team in week 3. He's now got 9 sacks, counting the postseason. What an addition he's been. That's going to do it for the first half.
Yeah, what an absolute monster. He's been a huge piece for that defense, getting these sacks and letting them control this game. I think that's exactly what you want. You don't want anything to interfere. No rain, no funny business. Let's just have a beautiful day for some beautiful football.
And a little bit of an ugly first half in some ways, but a fun game regardless. Ron Cochran will go play action. He'll float it over the middle, has a man wide open. Jeff Como has his first catch of the game. Only one man to beat. It's Tom Krieg out to the corner. Como now accelerates it. He's into the end zone. On the first play of the second half, Jeff Como goes 80 yards to the house. The Storm extend the lead.
Wow. I mean, this is a testament to how quick the Florida Storm can get on you and get into the end zone just like that. He finds Como, finds the end zone. They had that big play, first play of the drive earlier to E.J. Minson for 53 yards. Stephen Bush has a 72-yard play. Now Jeff Como throws his hat in the ring. First reception of the game, goes for 80 yards and a touchdown to his name. I mean, Florida's offense, what can't they do?
Trying to determine one of the 2 remaining semifinal spots, Florida against Las Vegas. 3rd down and 1. They'll go to Scott Johnson. Spin move. Johnson has room. To the house goes Scott Johnson. His killer postseason continues. Can you believe he's just a sophomore? Vegas is not dead yet.
Sophomore looking like a veteran out there on the field. He showed a lot of promise in his rookie season, and it looked like he was poised to have a breakout season. He's so good at that spin move, and then he would break out these big plays every now and then. It was like, when is this guy really going to get his opportunity? And it's here. And in this season, in this postseason, last week, over 150 yards on 30 carries. He put the team on his back, and he took them here into the quarterfinals. Here again, he's putting the team on his back, over 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, 23 carries. Scott Johnson is an absolute monster, a huge workhorse, and one of the driving factors in this Las Vegas offense.
A loss of 10 on that penalty. 35 seconds left. Vegas still needs 14 points. From the empty set, Pierce floats it over the middle into traffic. It's caught again by Blades, 16 yards out to the 2.
They've got to hurry up here. They need to get into the end zone on this play.
The offensive lineman just now resets. 20 seconds left. Pierce looking this way. Back corner, it's caught. Mason Kirby has the touchdown that time. No flags, and the Fury are still alive somehow.
Yeah, beautiful play there by Kirby. That just looked like a play design difference there. Looked like the whole offense went up the middle, went to the left. Mason Kirby runs a route to the right into the end zone. It's a fadeaway, and it is wide open. And they're able to come out of the gate, look like one of the best teams in the league, take the number 2 spot in the playoffs, and just look absolutely dominant the entire time while they're doing it, especially at home. And that's going to be key, I think, next week as well. They're going to come back to Florida playing Baltimore. They're at home. That advantage, that is very Florida favored.
They've now won 13 straight home games, counting the postseason, and they will have another one next week. Florida holds on, a valiant surge from Las Vegas, but it comes up just short. Ron Cochran throws for better than 400 yards. Everybody gets involved, and the Storm move on to the semifinals. The final from the Eye this afternoon, Florida 30, Las Vegas 23.